Hello guys, this is CryptoBroke and this is my investment. I want to show you my eToro copy trading investment. So far, I get 2%, 2.7% to be exact, and I got almost $11. Yeah, we got news feeds here. And also my watch list, of course, Bitcoin, yeah, Apple. If you want to invest here, actually you can make a virtual portfolio like just here. As you can see, my virtual portfolio is down because of a lot of things, because I invest on crypto lately is dropping, so I'm gonna hold that. But while my copy trading is almost green, yeah, so far so good guys. For I'll give you daily updates from now, since today is the first video. Don't forget to subscribe, like. If you want more eToro updates, copy trading updates, and of course crypto, we're gonna BTC daily prices, and you can see here on my Binance. Yes, step. We're gonna go to the news and analysis. So our okay, this is investing in times of economic crisis and beyond. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Benjamin Franklin. When it comes to investing, nothing pays off more than educating yourself. Yeah, you gotta invest in yourself first. Do necessary research, study, and analysis before making any investment decisions. Yes, and the COVID-19 pandemic crisis and resulting economic recession arose out of nowhere. Although it has been often described as a black swan event, Nassim Taleb, the developer of the concept, disagrees. Black swans were thought not to exist. Pandemics have occurred before. In 2015, Bill Gates even recommended that we be ready for such a pandemic. We were not. Crises happen frequently, although the causes may differ. While many businesses are destroyed, a new opportunities open up. Some share prices skyrocket, do those of safe haven asset. We live in unprecedented times, or for anyone younger than 102. The full economic consequences of the COVID-19 pandemic has yet to be felt. How long will the crisis last? We just don't know. As with most crises and recession, based on the experts, I think I think I'd see estimated 2 to 3 years before this pandemic slowly fades. So let's go back to the news. Gold and silver. For thousands of years, in times of war, economic collapse, and pandemics, the rich have a sort of safe haven for their wealth, a store of value, that is gold, and to a lesser extent its cheaper cousin silver, have been the traditional refuge when crises arise, there is massive buying and hoarding of these metals. Witness the 41% increase in the gold price since March to a new all-time high of $2,072 per ounce. On August 4, 2020, witnessed the 123% increase in the price of silver over the same period. When economics are stable or growing, the gold price goes nowhere. Then a crisis occurs. Everything changes. Gold becomes attractive, silver even more so, and a price rally is triggered every time. Well, the current COVID-19 pandemic crisis exemplifies the criteria driving up gold and silver prices at a time of crisis. Economic economic contraction. The US has suffered its worst contraction since the 1930s Great Depression. Government printing presses working overtime, printing money with a consequential threat of high inflation, hyperinflation even. Think of Weimar Germany in the 1920s, Zimbabwe in the early 2000s, and Venezuela now. Yeah, the Venezuela. I've heard there's a $1 billion. There's a billion bill, I think, and geopolitical instability in the form of an ongoing standoff between China and the USA. So far, highest probability is China is going to win. To win, in my opinion. Number four, very low, even negative interest rates. A quarter of government bonds worldwide have negative yields, a mere 15 trillion worth. In times of trouble, government bonds are typically a safe haven competitor of non-interest paying gold, but not this time around. Predictions are always difficult, especially about the future, but I believe we are only at the early stages of a sustained multi-year bull market for gold and silver. Yeah, that's hyperbolic of gold. Yes, yes. Historical gold price inflation. Mm-hmm. Okay. Despite reaching a peak on August 7, the January 80 peak has still to be surpassed. This one, yeah. Now let's get to it. So next, cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and altcoins, digital gold, new safe haven assets. We are living in the incredible new technological era, and the COVID-19 crisis will typically be the catalyst triggering many changes that were going to happen anyway. Now, sooner, cryptocurrencies, for example, will become a medium of payment, an exchange, and new safe haven asset. Warren Buffett hates currencies. He doesn't trust them, but frankly, I don't think he fully understands them. As is that correct nothing is he so wrongly says. He says he will never buy them, as he said with gold until very recently. Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency created in early 2009 by the enigmatic, presumably pseudonymous Satoshi Nakamoto. Altcoins are cryptos other than Bitcoin, over 5,000 of them, each with their own characteristics and rules. They are early stage investments in computer systems that make our lives easier and more efficient. Cryptocurrencies are not currencies in the typical sense, but sophisticated software programs that automate wealth creators in today's world. Blockchains are their core technology. Okay, okay. akin to a giant Excel spreadsheet. Security. Bitcoin are safe from interference and manipulation by governments and central banks. They cannot be stolen or lost if purchased through a reputable licensed and regulated brokers such as ETORO. Effectively, they can be stored on a smartphone that is password, fingerprint, face recognition protected. Crypto will be the currency of the future. Bitcoin is already an international form of currency without exchange costs and fees. After profound skepticism, governments and institutions are now taking them seriously. More and more major companies accept them for payment. On July 22, 2020, the U.S. Office of the Comptroller of Currency (OCC) that regulates the U.S. banking system permitted U.S. banks to custody crypto assets for customers and to provide banking services for crypto business. Major banks employ large teams dedicated to confirming and checking transactions at a cost of billions of dollars. One crypto such as Ethereum can change all of that. Buying cryptos will fund new systems to compete with entrenched models, often used to exploit customers. Based on the foregoing, it is expected that there will be an unstoppable widespread adoption of crypto, changing financial systems around the world forever. But it will take time. Old habits die hard, new habits grow exponentially. Bitcoin, yeah, old habits die hard. And more and more millennials are getting into the crypto world, and that's it. So proceed. Bitcoin versus gold. Gold needs to be stored in a safe. Bitcoin can be safely stored on an iPad, yes, or paper wallet. And the value of all Bitcoin circulation is only a fraction of the trillion gold market. As a safe haven investment, Bitcoin is taking market share from gold. It will be a long time before it makes a serious impact, but it will. Both are scarce commodities. Bitcoin is scarcer. Annual world gold production is 3,300 tons, equivalent to about 3.5% of world gold being added to supply. The Bitcoin protocol stipulates that there can never be more than 21 million. 8 million has already been mined, 94% are in circulation. 64% of Bitcoin ever bought are still being held by the original purchasers. There are means of earning interest in Bitcoin, unlike gold. And there's news also that there's I think 4 million Bitcoins are lost. Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get back on that. Or you can search also on Google. What is the outlook of the price of Bitcoin altcoins? Halving every 4 years. The Bitcoin payments received by miners, people with powerful computers who monitor the Bitcoin network. Adding new blocks of transaction to the blockchains are halved, thereby constraining supply. The last halving event was May 11. After the two previous halving, the Bitcoin price skyrocketed. Not immediately, but within 6 to 12 months. Following the 2012 halving, it went up 72,000%, and 2016 it went up 100%. Yeah, so this is the blockchain halvings. The first one is the zero block. So that's where the block reward per one block is 50 bitcoins. Mine in period, so from launch, it mined 10,500,000. So it mines 50%. So the first halving was in November 28, the 210,000 block, which it divided by the first block reward, which is 50, and it turned to 25. So that could mean mines up to 75% of all bitcoins. So that's 10,500,000 plus 5,250,000, which is 15,750,000. So the second halving, which is the 2016 on July of 9th of July, which is the block now half by the half of 25, 12.5, which can mine overall the 2,625,000 Bitcoin, which is overall from this launch to the second halving, which is 87% mined already. And last year, which is the 11th of May 2020, which is the 630,000 blocks, and which the block rewards having and turn into 6.25 per block, and predicted to be mine 1,312,500 bitcoins, which it composed of overall of 93.75% mine bitcoin. So the next halving will be around expected the year 2024, which could be a possible, and I think every halving Bitcoin is gearing for a rally. Yeah, if you source from macro trends. If we search on Google halving countdown, we can see the halving estimated for the Bitcoin block reward. Reward drop estimated date is May 6. So that's 3 years or 1,200 days from now, and 5 hours 19 minutes as of current time, January 22, 2036. So so I think Bitcoin is a promising asset to get into, and also and if you want to be notified on the next video to have daily updates in the ETORO copy trading and earn passive income, to know the latest, and please subscribe. You can check the bell notification, and always thank you for watching.